This is week 201 on HRT, and this week, what has happened? My breasts have been hurting continuously, on and off. More worse than the week before. Because I went off my the medroxyprogesterone for the 10 days. I'm supposed to take it. Then the last week, nothing on it. My breasts have been hurting a lot, and I thought, because how I mentioned in my last video, the way my month, I can say like a monthly cycle, my hormones, my time in the month hormonally, it slightly has changed, and one, due to the way I was taking the progesterone, and the other, biology and whatnot, how that works, especially being around other females, that can affect it. And I can say that I thought, it's like, because the way progesterone work and whatnot, it's like, my time once is done because this, and this, then it's like, nope. Hormonally it's not, so it's like, nope. So that was like kind of irritating, figuring that out, because the emotions are all different, and like mood swings and a little bit here and there. Then it ends up, my sister, she's my half sister, but she's my sister. She's color and treat her as just the full sister, but her time of the month and my time of the month coincide together, that's kind of weird, but it's expected, being around her more. So that's kind of different. But times a month have been that close anyways, hormonally for me, and her time of the month. Yeah, and I'm not gonna go into more details on how I know that. Part of how I know that. But other than that, my breasts have also been itching a little bit. So that tells me like your breasts are growing and there's no more room for the tissue, because it can't go anywhere, so it has to push the skin out, and the skin starts itching. That's because the skin's stretching out, making more room for the tissue. So it's like, it's itching, so that's good. They're fuller. My breasts have become a little bit fuller, back to where they were in almost fully. It kind of went down a little bit, but they have gone up. And the bra I'm wearing, this side, the right side, the cup, isn't fitting properly. The left side, it fits perfectly. My left breast is bigger than the right one, so I have a little issue there. So right here, so this spot right here, there's a little gap on this side. It's because this side's a little bit smaller, so nothing you can do about that. Then I've been doing a lot of thinking about my the bra size I've been wearing. Because last year, back in March, when I got the bra now, one of the bras I tried on was a black lace 32BC, which is that's an in between. that fit me really well. So I've been thinking on my breasts range from the juniors, because junior sizing is a little bit smaller, on the smaller side than adult sizing. Because the way my body is, I fit in juniors' clothes. In adult clothes, it's really hard for me to find anything that fits. So, in a junior's 32, I could say, oh, if it's large enough, 32B, I may fit in it. But the last 32B I tried on, it didn't fit. And that was over a year ago. 2 years ago, I think it was. The one I do own, talking about. But last year I did try on some 32Bs, and it was like, oh, it wasn't fitting. It was fitting. It was like, yeah. So I range from, if I can get a large enough 32B in a juniors, it may fit. A 32BC in a juniors should fit, and if it's small enough, 32 a junior's 32C, it fits. Like the bra I'm wearing now, it does fit. It's my favorite bra, but I'm just having that issue right there. Part of it is just the shape of everything. And the last measure was above, no, it's around 36 inches still, and it's weird. So, because when you get to, from the research I've done, when you get to a C cup and above, measuring doesn't quite work out the same as an A, like an A and B cup. Doesn't work out normally. Just wait. So it's based on find something that fits perfectly. When I did get this bra, it was perfectly perfect. But yeah, and this is what they look like. And I can see this right here. My breasts have grown a little bit. I can see that a little more. So you can see right through here, all this, that's increased tissue through here. And in the morning, they're a lot bigger, I noticed, than, especially this last week. When I felt them the other day, I was like, wait a minute, they're so close to being back up to where they were back in March of last year. Then it was like, they're there, still not big enough. So I'm trying to get my breasts to at least a large C to, if I can get to a CD, I mean a very small CD, and just be there, that would be perfect too. But in between bras are really hard to find when you're in that in between size, so I know Nordstrom has them, so other than that, wonderfulness, my breasts doing what they've been doing. My leg hair, it's see here, it hasn't really decreased in the amount, but it seems like the hair itself's thinner, and it's taken, let's see, when I last shaved my legs, it was more than 2 days ago, so, and the hair's a lot softer, not prickly, and it's taking a little bit longer to grow, and other body hair, seems like the hair cleared, yeah, in that area down there is kind of trying to shape itself toward that female range, but still in that male kind of pattern, but less of the male pattern, if you get what I'm talking about. And that was on my belly, that's gone really down and thin and white and not really existent. And the hair around areolas, I could say, same thing, but those take so, I mean, if it's gonna come back, any of that hair, it takes so long for it to grow, and I don't really notice it because how thin white it is, like colorless. And this is what my underarms look like. I don't really notice the hair that's really left that needs to be done. So yeah, and the worst hair issue I've been having, I mean, through going like this, I mean, it's under here too, going right here, along the jawline, the chin, all this up here, very few up here. That's the hair that wasn't fully grown in or have color when I was getting the laser done in the jobs. Before, I didn't have money to get the rest of it touched up because it's expensive. To get a friends and family discount to get all this everywhere here. The touch up is $45 where I've been going. So I've been holding off till the glances get a little bit better. And the other thing is, I'm thinking of an alternative hair removal method besides shaving. Some like the no-no or something equivalent, the yes. I know the no-no does work, but that's like $300, like $299. And I was thinking about getting the yes. I want to do more research on it to see how that works and what it does to the hair. And if that ends up working, I still would suggest get laser done as much as possible. Then for the hairs that you have to get electrolysis, I'd say one of those other alternative methods like the yes or the no-no, do something like that. Now I can get the rest of that colorless hair. I'm thinking about doing it mostly for my leg hair, but if it does get rid of it, my face, then that'll be, instead of paying $45 for my full face, I could pay $40, use it more than once, keep using it until the hair's gone. I think that's a lot better instead of spending more and more, especially when you're trying to transition on a budget. Yeah. Let's see here. That's what I've been thinking, one of the things I've been thinking about. And I've been thinking a lot lately about how I wanted a girlfriend. And I do want a girlfriend, so I've been strongly thinking of trying one of those dating websites. When finances get a little bit better. And I'm still trying to decide which website if I do, because there's so many websites out there. Something that's it's not targeted towards trans individuals or specifically like that. I'm a trans lesbian attracted to redheads with small breasts, and that's what I'm attracted to. So something like a dating site that will be something along those lines that works for my preferences. But until then, I'm still looking out there when I'm about doing things. I'm still looking for whoever she is. I'll know it when I see it, her. And if it's the right person, it'll be the right person, the right time, and it'll happen. So, other than that, nothing really has changed except my face. It was about a month ago. My sister was saying my face looks shallow. My cheeks, like my cheeks look shallow. And 2 weeks ago, actually New Year's Eve, I was doing some research on that, and it was saying your like face will change due to age. Nutrition is a big part of it. Then it kept going, like, into things like cheek implants or injections to help that. Like, but most of the information I kept finding was stuff like cheek implants and injections and whatnot. So, but it was other things like collagen. If you don't have enough in your face or enough fat, you'll do that. So I was thinking part of it is due to the bone structure from before I transitioned. Because I never had FFS, facial feminization surgery. I never had that done, so my bone structure is still the same, plus more estrogen in it. And other than that, I've been trying my best to eat a lot better and eat a little bit more food. And my appetite says I'm full, just so I know I'm getting enough. And I notice my face has filled in a little bit more right through here. I notice there is more fat, and through here has filled in a little bit. And the other thing, when I was researching this, they were saying there's exercises you can do with your face to help with it, like put all the air into one side of your cheek and the other side of your cheek, go back and forth and move it around and whatnot. Helps. And from what I've noticed, it does help a little bit. So and the thing I've noticed, I could say, because there was a day last week, like this last week, I could say I was playing a video game. It would be Final Fantasy 13 I was playing, but I was topless, I can say, and trying to get more comfortable with my body and how it is. And I can say then the week before, there was a day when I was naked, I can say, playing the same game. If you're family and you don't want to hear that, sorry. But I was trying to get more comfortable with my body. And it's really hard for me. And I know a lot of you out there, it's hard because if you haven't had surgery, it's kind of hard to be comfortable with your body. So, but I had everything down there, like tucked where I couldn't see it, and that kind of helped. And when I look, like if I'm sitting down, like nothing, no clothes on down there, and everything's tucked back, then I can actually visually see the shape how it's supposed to be. It's more feminine, looks correct, and the way the mind-body connection. Because I've been having a weird mind-body connection lately. It's because my mind says it's supposed to look like this, feel like this, everything like this. Then yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, I was just thinking like an image, my female genitalia just popped in my head. How you can actually see in your thoughts like images. It's like kind of hard to explain how that happens, but you know what happens and how thoughts work. But I was like, that's weird. So I know every detail what it's supposed to look like, but in reality it isn't. So it was like days ago. I was going to the bathroom, I was sitting there going, minding my own business, doing my thing. But when I looked down, I was like, it was my genitalia, and it hit me. I got a little dysphoric, and I was like, really? This sucks. And it was disgusting, and it's the most disgustingest thing I can think of in this whole world is my own genitalia. And it's really hard for me to talk about this, but I just wanted to mention this, because down there has changed. Like the sperm count is really, really gone down. And there's about, I can say the liquid protein that it swims in is about that little hole. It's like, it's actually less than a tablespoon, I can say. It's all gone down. And eventually that liquid protein will go back up as the sperm stays down. I know my testes have gone smaller. And actually the muscle down there and everything has gone down in size too, a little bit. But it's only gone down from, I can say, not erected. It would be like 3 to 4 finger width, depending. That's 2 inches minus this finger, so it's about like that. Those fingers. So then erected, I can say, because this is how you can tell it's actually gone down in size. Because when it's erected, it's shorter. It would be, because it was 6.5, 7 fingers width, going like this. But now it's like 6 or something like that. Fingers width, 6.5. So that's not. It has gone down just. I can say about like this much, like half an inch, I could say. But unerect, it's gone down a lot, and that has helped with tucking. Just, it's like, especially when the way you tuck, when you pull the scrotal tissue, I can say backwards as far as possible until to your, back area. It helps to flatten everything more, wearing a gap, so that's a lot better. So tucking, and the best thing about being on the prescriptions, the HRT, I've noticed, no random waking up in the morning erections, like turn on and whatnot. It's like, that's been really a lot better on that part. And one of the things I noticed yesterday, it was the day before yesterday, and I can't remember what other day it was. I down there, it's like the part that's attached in between the legs, not the part that's in the front, not all that. If you know what I'm talking about, that tissue, like the muscle and all that, further back behind scrotal tissue, all that area. It was like this weird vibrating feeling, like it's like in there. testosterone, and it's not allowing, it's like allowing more estrogen into that area, and that's testosterone. So it's hard to explain, but it's something to do with the hormones. And it did that, and it's like weird. It's like, okay then. So everything won't, like, less likely to get erected due to testosterone and whatnot, because of the hormones and whatnot. So that was a weird feeling. I just noticed how cute I am. That's why I paused for a second, looking, because when I'm recording I can see what I'm doing and whatnot, and I noticed my hair pulled back. You can see how cute I am, and I've been told this so many times. I'm really, really cute girl. I'm cute. My hair is really pretty, long and pretty. This is how long my hair is as of today. This video. So yeah, and it just makes me feel really good when people compliment on how cute I am. It just sends like that good feeling through me. It's like, just makes me realize that what I'm doing is actually helping, and it's actually working a lot better than what I thought it would. Even though I can see this in the mirror and everything, because I see myself every single day, practically every day, so it's hard for me to notice what other people see. Sometimes I see my face more masculine, depending on the lighting and whatnot, what's going on. Then there's other times where I see myself more feminine, but then everyone else in the world sees that I'm cute. Then people actually tell me that. It just reassures me I'm a girl, and I've done everything I could to so much what I have done to get here. It just reassures that struggle I went through to get to where I am now, through this transition and the show. And even though you may not be cute like I am or feminine as I am, and look like this, if you're truly a trans woman, you are a woman, you're a girl, and even if you don't look like it, you still are, if you really are. But being able to have every day to look like this, waking up, it just, it's the mind-body connection that reassures it even more that I'm female. But before I transitioned, when I see myself and I was more male than female, I knew I was a female, but it's that association with the brain and the body. It wasn't connecting until one day when my face was cute and feminine without makeup on. I have absolutely no makeup on, except I put lipstick on the other day, and whatever could be left is what's left. But this is my face. That just reassures me I'm who I am. That I can't change who I am, because a lot of people say it can be a phase, or down the road, you're going to want to change back, and you're not going to want to stay this way, and a bunch of things like that. But if you're truly trans woman, you're truly trans, then you have your heart set on transition and whatnot, and everything. And you try not to be this way. And if you know you're a female or a male, I can say, like a trans man, like if you, yeah, and you're truly set on it, and you truly know you are, and you've explored your own body yourself, figured out who you are, found yourself, your true self, and that's who you really are. You can't change that, because I had an incident where I tried to change who I was. I mentioned this in a video before, but it was that whole year was kind of difficult for me. It's like I've been going through this since. The first signs that this was happening to me, I was in the 6th grade. Didn't really pay attention much, but it was when I was in the 8th grade. Things really started happening. Then after high school, I knew I was a female, but I didn't know everything. Then we're doing research. Like I mentioned, different video, I did a lot of research, but then there was a week. I was like, I tried not being this way, and it was a week I thought I went away, but everything was stressed and everything. Then the end of that week was a Friday. Everything came out, and I was like, I started crying, trying to hold back the tears. I was sitting on the bus going to college I was going to at the time. I still need to finish up, but other than that, I was trying to hold the tears back. I was listening to the song Return to Innocence at that exact same moment. And everything just came out, and I was like, then I went on the internet, read the internet page I found, and it hit me really hard. It's like, I'm this way, and I can't change that. Then I had to accept myself for myself, and from that struggle all the way to now, how I've lost all that, my whole life, and up to now, it was worth every minute, every dollar spent, every happy moment, every sad moment through this struggle through the years. It was worth every minute of it all. And I know a lot of you out there, a lot of you are struggling, and my videos have helped a lot of people. That's why I do these videos. And sorry for this video going extra long. I have to talk about this. But from that struggle, it made me who I am today as a person, as a whole, compared to before all my transition. And I've met people I wouldn't have met otherwise. Met people online I wouldn't have met otherwise. I've helped people online. I never helped someone in person with this, but online I've helped tons of people through this, and I plan to keep on helping people who need the help. The last person I helped was a lot older than me, like around my mom's age. And I helped the person the best I could. And also over like several months, like several months. But I was talking to this person. I haven't talked in a long, long time, but I've helped this person the best I could. And people over different countries I have actually helped. So, and I plan on doing more of these videos, and yeah, and all that struggle, all in everything I could do to help everyone, and how I've become me. I'm so happy I've done this, and I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life at this point. Even though my breasts can go up and down a little bit in size, fluctuation, that doesn't affect me as much as it used to. Like how 2 years ago, if my breasts went down in size, I would have cried my little eyes out like a little girl. And now if that happens, I'm like, it's like the hormone fluctuation, time of the month, whatnot, doesn't affect me as much. I don't get dysphoric as much, and so over time it does help. So yeah, so I'm so happy I've become this what you see, this. So yeah, this girl that I am, so happy I've become this, and for this next year I plan on doing as much as possible to help everyone and get done what I have to get done on my part of this transition. And yeah, so over time things do get better. So yeah, and if you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, please, I'm here to answer any of your questions and help anyone who needs it best I can with my knowledge of what I learned. So, and sorry for the video going really extra long. Until next time, be happy to be you, no matter what that is. Through the struggles, if you're struggling, try to find that peace, that happiness within yourself, away from everyone that's not going your direction. Alone by yourself, and figure this out, and be happy to be what you feel you are on the inside, and just be you. Be happy to be you. So until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and click the links down there to my blog, and remember to be happy the best you can.